'Twas the week before Christmas, and all around the house, Gladys Vernon was fussing and ironing her blouse. Not a thing out of place could ever be found, for she constantly straightened, you can eat off the ground. Her nails, they were perfect. Her hair was in curls. Her clothes, they were costly, envied by all the girls. Her tree was brought in by the greatest designer, which cost her a fortune. But hey, this was a minor. She dusted her Bible with painstaking care in hopes that the pastor would notice it there. With her nativity up and her presents all wrapped, Gladys thought she was sure ready for a long winter's nap.
Yeah.
When afterward, wondering eyes did appear, but a note on the floor saying, "A guest would be here." The note was embossed with gold letters impressive. It was scented with lavender, which she concluded was excessive. Now when Gladys turned over the note so mysterious, she could scarce take it in, or was she delirious? A prophet, a priest, and a king all in one. The visitor was coming, and Gladys was quite undone. What a disgrace to be caught in her onesie. Oh my God! As she flipped her closet all in a frenzy. She ripped through her closet with hat boxes flying. She searched through her wardrobe, everything trying. At last she emerged. Not yet! At last she emerged. At last she
Oh my gosh. I haven't had any difficulties.
At last she emerged.
Almost there. Okay.
At last she emerged in colors so gracious, if truth be told, she was looking quite bodacious. True to form, Gladys confidently made her house ready. She waited for royalty, feeling quite ready. When what did she hear but a knock at the door? When she opened it, all she found was a girl who was poor.
Who are you?
Hello, it's cold outside and I'm freezing and don't have anything warm to wear.
Well, go home.
I don't have a home.
Well, I'm waiting for a king, and unless you're a king, you need to get out of here.
I'm cold.
Go home.
Now Gladys considered herself good to the less fortunate, but no one could blame her for getting rid of this subordinate. Determined to be ready to receive her fair guest, Gladys went to the mirror to pick up her hair. She decided to sing As she laid out her table,
Oh, I'm supposed to be singing.
she was sure to impress with her cooking skills able. At last came the knock.
Okay, but not.
And Gladys felt all a twitter. It was last minute, but she threw on some glitter. The man at the door was so unexpected, he was filthy and tired and utterly rejected.
Who are you?
I'm hungry.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
I want some food.
I don't have any food.
What is that?
Nothing.
Well, I want some food.
Oh, I don't have time for you. That's for a king, and you're not a king. Look at you. Nasty.
How could this be? This night of all nights, these beggars would show up and threaten my delights. Gladys grabbed the air spray. As she wasn't beyond admitting, she was glad to get rid of the smell he had been emitting. Unnerved just a bit, Gladys poured out some tea. I must steady my nerves if I am to meet royalty. When only a minute or two had elapsed, Mrs. Burning answered the door. And collapsed! Quick to recover, Gladys jumped to her feet and to the sick girl said, in a voice not too sweet,
Who are you? What do you want?
We're just in a car and she's
Don't get sit on! What can I help you with?
Can we use your phone?
I don't have a phone.
Then what's that right there?
It's broken and it don't work.
Can we leave?
No, now just get out of here.
The events of this evening seemed so completely absurd that Miss Burning felt she nearly had a bird. It would be impossible to welcome this king or a duke unless she could get rid of this pile of puke. What else could go wrong? This simply can't be. Don't these people know who I am? His Majesty chose me.
What? You haven't seen me and nobody else. All these people coming.
A knock at the doorway gave Gladys a fright. She swung wide the door, half expecting this sight.
Oh, of course.
There stood a lady with a disheveled appearance, an ex-convict, just perfect. What does she want? Royalty clearance?
Who are you and what do you want?
I just got out of jail.
So, what do you want me to do?
Help me.
What is this?
Ow!
I've got no time for you. Now get out. Waiting for the king and nobody else knows it, and I'm getting tired of this.
Our lady in question didn't know what to think. Her hopes for this evening were beginning to sink. Something inside her was feeling uneasy. Had she done the right thing? She was feeling so queasy. And then, in a twinkling, a bright light did shine, and angels appeared, who were clearly divine. The angels told Gladys about her real birth and reminded of her of Jesus' birth.
Who are you?
They talked of the visitors, and God's Spirit helped her see what you do for the least of these, you do it for me. Gladys now realized the error of her ways, and she knelt on her knees and started to pray. It's always amazing what God can redeem. We must remember Christ's birth was completely supreme. How God knew the end from Christ's humble beginning, which would offer us freedom from a life form of sinning.
You covered me. I was sick. You gave me care. I was a prisoner. You changed